feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't widen.
How to do not be quick to see the faults of others. Hello friend, this is Yundel, and today's share is just a reminder to each and every one of us. Do not be quick to see the faults of others. This is just a share from my own life experiences and of course from my own reading in the scripture. I am still working with myself. I am not perfect, but little by little, I understand that it is not good to be quick to see or complain the faults of others. It's not always easy. We are all human and we all have our own weaknesses. It's easy to judge others right away, but believe me, it is not good. We must work on with ourselves, not to be quick to see the faults of others. Understand that we all are human and we all have our own weaknesses. See yourself first. Put yourself first on the shoes of others so you can totally understand. Not to be quick to see the faults of others. Think complaining the faults of others really doesn't help you a lot. But if you are really want to complain, just feel it, the situation. How about if you are the one in their shoes? It's not easy at all. To do not be quick to say and complain the faults of others. We must look on ourselves first. Look on in your own environment. Look on yourself before looking on to others. I know it's not always easy, but as a human being, we all have so much to work on with ourselves. We all have to do examination of ourselves. Do not be quick to see the faults of others. When you are tempted to do that right away, see to yourself first. Look at yourself. What are you doing? What are your own weaknesses? You have to understand that as a human being, we cannot really be perfect because we all have faults, and that faults we have to embrace. We have to understand ourselves first so we are capable of understanding others as well. It is easier said than done. As what I told you, I am still working with myself. You have to confront yourself first. What are the things you needed to change with your own faults? You have to work on with yourself. But in this situation, many times, we totally understand it when we become older, because we learn more about life. We understand more when we are matured and we let go of things instead of looking on the faults. It doesn't really help you in your journey to keep looking on the faults. No, stop that. Let it go, because we all have faults. You have to let go of that so you can embrace the fullness of your own self first, knowing that you have your own fault to be working on first before comparing yourself to others. But bottom line here, comparing to others is not really good. Just focus on yourself of changing the way you are the best you can. Be quick to understand that judging others, looking on the faults of others is none of your business really. Do not be quick to see the faults of others. Look at your own self first. But sometimes, usually when someone is quick to accuse others, it turns out they are guilty of doing that very thing. For instance, it is quite common to find a spouse who is constantly accusing their mate of cheating. But when the truth is revealed, they are the one actually who is committing adultery. The Bible tells us in Matthew 7:3-5, why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eyes and pay no attention to the plank in your own eyes? How can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eyes, when all the time there in a plank is in your own eyes? You hypocrite! First take the plank out of your eyes, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. God really spells it out, doesn't He? What right do imperfect people have to judge? It's like two children looking for each other in the middle of a mud puddle, both covered with dirt, and no one of them points to the other and says, "You're filthy." Since no one is perfect, we don't have the right to point fingers at anyone else. We are all sinners. We are all have faults. Just because your sin is different than someone else doesn't make what you are doing any less wrong. It's still a sin. On Judgment Day, God isn't going to ask you about the sins of someone else. He is only going to ask you about your own. So ask God to help you overcome your own character flaws and strive to live a life pleasing to God. Don't tell others how to live their lives. It's none of your business. What they are doing, it's none of your business. Remember, it is God's job to judge, not yours. So be quick to stop to see the faults of others. As it says in James 2:13, for ye shall have judgment without mercy, that hath shewed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment. It continue in Romans 14:10-12, but why dost thou judge thy brother, or why dost thou sit at nought thy brother? For ye shall all stand before the judgment seat of Christ. For it is written, I live, saith the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every one tongue shall confess to God. So then shall one of us shall give account to himself to God. Bottom line here, only God can judge us. You don't have the right to judge the fault of others. It is none of your business at all. So, it is none of your business looking and judging the faults of others. It is none of your business at all. You have to watch your own self. As the scripture says, only God and God alone can judge us during the judgment day. Remember, you don't have the right to complain what others' faults, what others' mistakes, what others' failure. It's none of your business. You have to focus on your own self. You have to know and understand that no one is perfect and only God has the right to judge others. So embrace those people. Understand those people. If you don't like, so go away. You don't have the right to judge them. Just understand that you are also a sinner. You are not perfect. You have your own flaws as well to take care of. This is Yundel. Thank you for listening. Thank you for dropping here in my channel. I am very grateful to each and every one of you supporting me here in my life journey. As I said, I am still working with myself. I am not perfect either. And I am sharing with you these thoughts in hope that we can work on this together. I love you all and bye-bye.
Like we feel the same, we love what we hate.